Hi, welcome back to my channel. So I've been wanting to do like an all-time favorite kind of beauty products video, and Jaclyn Hill just posted a video, what was it, yesterday? It's the ride or die tag. It's like the one item you can't live without. Like if you were deserted on an island, what would you bring with you? Your favorite. First thing I want to talk about is a primer. It's technically an eyeshadow primer, and this is by Elizabeth Mott. It is the Thank Me Later eyeshadow primer. I actually got this in an Ipsy bag months ago, but this is the best eyeshadow primer I've ever used. I swear by it. This does not crease your eyeshadow. I have used so many different primers throughout the years, high-end, drugstore. It's just, nothing has worked for me as well as this has. So that is definitely my ride or die primer. The next thing, my ride or die, which I've already mentioned in my first favorites video that I just did a couple weeks ago. But it's the Clinique Even Better. I'm in shade 05 Neutral. It evens and corrects. So good, so breathable for your skin. It's dermatologist tested. It's the best foundation I've ever used. And I've tried a wide range, drugstore, high-end. It is exhausting, like thinking about it and all the work that's gone into it, just maintaining my skin from breaking out from certain foundations that I've used. But this does not make me break out whatsoever. I mean, I break out on a regular basis just because I'm human and just from hormones and whatever, but this does not make me break out any more than I normally do. So I freaking love it. My next ride or die, I was kind of torn because I really do like the MAC Pro Longwear concealer, and then I also really love the It Cosmetics. Oh my god, I'm spacing on what it's called, but it's got collagen in it. So it is so perfect if you like are lacking sleep and you have bags under your eyes. It helps lift. I kid you not, it is a miracle. Lifting kind of concealer. But I would have to say my ride or die has become the Urban Decay Naked Skin. I am in shade light neutral, but this stuff has been so amazing. I've been using it for a little while now, a few months I think, and it's so weightless. The coverage is flawless. I use a damp beauty sponge to put it on. Applying it with that method, it just, oh my god, like it just blends in with your natural skin tone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't feel like you're wearing anything. It barely looks like you're wearing anything. I freaking love it. For face powder, I've been using Mary Kay Ivory White. It's a mineral powder foundation. I've been using this for years, and I've used so many different types of powders before, especially like the Bare Essentials or Bare Minerals, their powder. That was pretty amazing. But this has been so great too. I definitely recommend it. I even sometimes will use this as like an under eye setting powder, but if I'm not using that to set my under eye, I've used Tarte Smooth Operator. This is the Amazonian clay pressed finishing powder. This has been amazing, no joke. I would say this is probably my ride or die, but I think it might be getting replaced. I mentioned this in, what was it? I think it was my Ipsy, my first Ipsy video of a couple weeks ago. This is the Pierre Banana Setting Powder. I have been using this religiously since I got it in my Ipsy bag in July, and Oh my freaking god. I think this might be my new ride or die. The next thing, so for bronzer, I've been using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. It smells like, ugh. Oh my god, it is so tropical smelling. So many YouTubers have talked about this, but I'm gonna talk about it some more. It is so good, it smells amazing, and it's just, it's a beautiful buttery formula. It really is. I'm pretty darn tan right now. I'm in the sun pretty often, so this isn't even showing up on me right now. It like doesn't even make a difference, but when I'm pale as hell, this shows up pretty well. But it is so good. There have been some things that I've been using all summer that I have fallen madly in love with, but my all-time favorite, my ride or die, is the Sephora in the shade Rose Emotion. I bought this in, oh my god, 2012. When I first bought it, I went on a trip to Vegas, and that's actually why I bought it, because I wanted a new blush. So silly, but I've had it since then, and a little bit goes a long way. It is so freaking pigmented, but when I brought it with me on my trip, it actually cracked during flight, I believe. That's when it happened, just from getting moved around and whatever. So it broke in half, but I still used it because it was still amazing, and I still have quite a bit left. It's hard to tell, but I hit pan on it so long ago, but there's still so much product here. It's just so, it's pink, and it's got like a slight like iridescence to it. It's like a highlighter mixed with a blush. It is like the best of both worlds. It's so freaking good. The next thing I want to talk about is liquid lipstick. So I got this in an Ipsy bag, oh my god, so long ago. I get a lot of stuff from Ipsy, but this is by the Balm, and it's Meet Matte Hues in the shade Committed. Yeah, and it is so good. It lasts a long time. You could be a victim of butthole lips if you wear this, but it is amazing, and it smells like minty. Like, I love it. It smells like a chocolate mint, but it's kind of like a pinky nude kind of color. I love it. It's one of my go-tos. For lipstick, I would have to say my go-to for lipstick would be MAC in the shade Ruby Woo. Another thing that smells amazing. But this is like my go-to Gwen Stefani red. Like, I love it. It is so good. I just love when products you use smell so good like that. And then for gloss, I have been loving Chorus in the shade Jasmine. So, oh my gosh, I've used it like crazy. I will actually, you can hear my dog. I'll actually put this over the Balm Liquid lipstick just to keep it moist throughout the day, and it just kind of enhances that pinky nude kind of color. I love doing that. I've been doing that pretty much since I got the Balm product. So the next thing is Jaclyn Hill. I don't think she mentions this. I mean, I know that she has specific products that she'll use in majority of her videos, but I'm gonna mention brows. So I'm actually working on, I was gonna post a tutorial of how I do my eyebrows, mainly focused on using the Benefit Brow Zines, the brow shaping kit. This has been my favorite for about 3 years, 2 or 3 years now, and it is so oh my gosh, I can't even rave about this enough. But it comes with 2 little brushes. One is angled, one is rounded. It comes with a wax and then a setting powder. So with the angled brush, I'll use that with the wax to kind of shape the brows, and then the powder to set it and fill it in. And then it comes with the best little pair of tweezers ever. It's so perfect for those little strays. So freaking good. My favorite. The next thing I have, this I got in, I think it was my Birchbox last month. I finally tried it out, and it has an angled brush on there, and it is so perfect for the curve of your eyeball. Just getting every single lash, it separates them perfectly, it lengthens them perfectly, it curls it perfectly. Formula lasts all day, no smudging. Oh my goodness. I do want to give an honorable mention to Lancome. I think it's the Hypnos. That was my favorite for so long. It's actually pretty similar to Marcel, just because the brush on it kind of has a slight curve to it as well, and it does the same things, whereas like the lengthening and the separating and it just the curling of it, so good. But I really like that this has even more of an arch to it. It is just, it's perfect for getting in there. And I had been using the It Cosmetics, I think it was the Hello Lashes, because it had a skinny wand that I would use for my lower lash line. The reason why I used that was because of the skinny wand, because I felt like that was able to cover the lashes on the lower line without making a mess, if you know what I'm saying. But this, I don't need to use 2 different mascaras. It's all just the one. It has been perfect. Definitely good. So for an eyeshadow palette, I've tried so many different palettes out. Well, the Gwen Stefani palette by Urban Decay, that has been really good. I've been using that so frequently. But I would have to say my favorite, like ride or die, that I've been using majority of this year is the Morphe 350 palette. This is just, it is amazing. It has so many different colors that I use on a regular basis. It's just, it's got everything. I mean, it's got your transition, it's got oranges, metallics. It's just, I love just about every single shade in here. I definitely love mixing up like these 3 right here. That's what I've been doing this week, is mixing those together. Oh my god, I love it. I really do. So for highlighter, I have been using one by the Balm. I've been using that for quite a while, and this year I finally tried out Jaclyn Hill's Champagne Pop. It came out last year, I believe, last year in July, and I don't know. I didn't get caught up with the hype yet, but when she came out with her face palette, I was like, okay, it's got 3 blushes and 2 highlighters. Let's give it a shot. And it has quickly become my favorite. I am so in love with this, and a little bit goes a long way. These 2 blushes right here, these are what I've been using majority of the time lately. So my little Sephora blush kind of took a back seat for a while. It's still my ride or die, don't get me wrong. But anyways, we're talking about the highlighter here. So I do like the Prosecco Pop, but I love peachy tones, and Champagne Pop has been so amazing. I've been getting so many compliments on it. She did such a good job. I know I talked about it before, but girl, she kicks butt. So the next thing, she mentioned lashes, and I mean, if you watch Jaclyn Hill, you know she is all about them lashes, okay? I don't typically wear lashes on a regular basis. I'll wear them every once in a while, just if I go out. But I mean, I work a full-time job, and I don't want to be concerned about like if it's lifting in the corner or something like that, you know what I mean? So when I do wear lashes, I've been using the Allure Katy Perry lashes in Sweetie Pie. I don't even think they make these anymore. I mean, Allure, they might have like lashes very similar to this or the same, but they might just not have the Katy Perry packaging anymore. But you see what I'm saying? Like, these came out years ago, and this is what I use. Like, I don't use them that often. Like, they're still super good. I don't even know if it's sanitary, but I just don't wear lashes that often. I would like to be honest, but like I said, it's too much of a hassle. But anyways, these are really good. Allure, they make really good products. I've used quite a few different lashes by them before, but these would be my ride or die. They're very like natural looking. It's not too like dramatic, and that's how I am. I mean, if I do feel a little bit dramatic, I do have another pair by Allure that are more like fuller, but these are my go-to when I wear any lashes. So let's see, ending with the makeup, this has been so bomb. This is the Urban Decay All-Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. It's literally like glue holding your makeup together all day. I feel like I don't need to touch up. I mean, maybe around my eyes, just because those might get irritated throughout the day. But seriously, like, my makeup still looks flawless. No joke. Everything is still in place from when I first put it on. So freaking good. For perfume, I love so many different scents. Like, I can't even tell you. But this, for the past, I don't know, 2 years that she's had it released, this is the Katy Perry Killer Queen. It is so bomb. It's like a mature, kind of musky scent, florally, with a hint of a sweetness to it. That's like the best way I can describe it. But it is bomb. If you haven't tried it, you need to. It is just, and I love the packaging. I keep it out on my beauty desk. But I just love it. I love the scent. I even have a mini one. I got like the gift set when it came out. So it came with a little travel size one, and I keep that in my car for on the go. Especially if I happen to forget to spray some on, I'll just have it in my car, spritz it, and I'm good to go. So that's it for my ride or die tag. I really enjoyed doing this. It kind of knocked out like just doing my all-time favorites at the same time as doing the ride or die tag. Hopefully Jaclyn sees this. That would be awesome, but if not, it's no big deal. My favorites are out there. This is what I like. This is how I do. Let me know what kind of products you like in a comment below. Let me know if you use similar products as I do, the same products, or just whatever you do use. Let me know. You know, I'm always looking for new things to try out. I've mentioned this before in 1 or 2 of my other videos that I put out there. But you know, this was just so exciting. I'm really happy to share my favorites and see what you guys are into too. So thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye.